Welcome to the Autosparkle Show. We're about to take you on a journey ride as we talk about the most interesting things in the world of cars, aircrafts, and boats. Fasten your seatbelt and get ready as we go on this cruise.
Five car brands with the highest maintenance costs over time. Cars are giant pieces of mechanical equipment with 1,001 moving parts. Using cars regularly means that they need to be maintained properly to avoid them breaking down. Usage over a period of time requires maintenance, and maintenance costs money. Maintenance includes the cost of fuel, repairs, and replacements in the car that allows the car to perform optimally. Maintenance costs are usually very relative and depend a lot on different variables such as the brand you drive, where you live, your usual terrain, and so on. There are two kinds of costs you encounter as a car owner. The first one is the fixed cost. This includes the total purchase price, the car insurance, license and registration fees, depreciation, and others in that class. And the second one is the operating cost. This includes fuel and vehicle maintenance or repair costs, parking fees, replacement costs, and so on. Together, these costs contribute to the total of owning a car in the long run. YourMechanic.com reports that on average, Americans spend 5% of their yearly income on the purchase of a car and then spend another 5% on maintenance costs. It was also reported that cars are the second most expensive things owned by Americans, coming in closely behind their houses. On Your Mechanic's website, they stated that at Your Mechanic, we have a massive data set of the make and model of the cars we have serviced and the type of maintenance done. We decided to use our data to understand which cars break down the most and have the highest maintenance cost. First, we looked at which major brands cost the most to maintain over the first 10 years of a car's life. We grouped all years of all model by brands to compute the average cost by brand. In order to estimate annual maintenance cost, we found the amount spent on every 2 oil changes, as oil changes are generally done every 6 months. YourMechanic.com, from their large pool of data, were able to draw out conclusions on the cost of maintenance of various brands over 75,000 miles, 150,000 miles, and over the span of 10 years. On average, car owners drive about 13,500 miles every year. Many Americans also limit the usage of the car to about 10 years, after which they believe that the cost of maintenance is no longer worth the present-day price of the car. Cost of maintenance over 75,000 miles. This is a list of the cost of maintenance over 75,000 miles of different brands. For the BMW, it costs $13,000, while for the Pontiac, it costs $11,300. For the Mercedes-Benz, the Cadillac, and the Saturn, it costs $11,000, while for the Lincoln, it costs $10,300. And for the Audi, it costs $8,000. Over a distance of 150,000 miles, here is the maintenance cost. For the BMW, it costs $28,600, while for the Lincoln, it costs $28,100. For the Cadillac, it is rated at $25,600, while for the Pontiac, it is rated at $24,200. For the Mercedes-Benz, it is $23,600. Over the average time of usage in America, which is 10 years, it costs $17,800 to maintain a BMW, while for a Mercedes-Benz, it is $12,900. And for the Cadillac, it costs $12,500, while for the Volvo, the Audi, and the Saturn, it costs $12,400, and for the Pontiac, it costs $11,800. From the list, luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes-Benz always find their way into the most expensive cars to maintain of all time. To enjoy luxury rides, one has to be prepared for the extra cost of maintenance. Did you know that on average, a car has 30,000 parts? These parts include every little thing, including the bolts, the nuts, the screws, etc. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with something more interesting.
The Autosparkle Show is proudly brought to you by Autosparkle, Africa's leading automotive detailing brand. Get familiar on www.myautosparkle.com. Autosparkle, always wow.